have my X-Pad Thermarest back after a few backpacks without it. I brought it to a guy who works at Spirit West. Oh, it's his company, I think, pretty sure. He said he repaired some little leaks in it, but he also said it was still losing air. And then he almost I had to make him take money from me. It's like he still only took $20. I mean, $20 for repairing, and it's not bad, It's not. I wasn't lying flat on the ground. It's not completely deflated. So he fixed it, most of the way as far as I'm concerned. I mean, a new one of these is $300. So yeah, that's Spirit West in Calgary. The only thing is customer service is a little. I had to call 12 times to make this work out. All right, he wouldn't answer. I'd leave a message, and then nothing would happen, or then I had to call again, and I had to stop by, and anyway, it's the only option I could see. Mountain Equipment Co-op doesn't fix things anymore, right? There's no profit in it, so now they're owned by a corporation from the States. No profit means they don't bother with it. Here's my food. Every day I'll be happy to take a chunk out of this, that's for sure. It's quite a bit. Oh, it's another very nice day. I'm supposed to get today, and then it is predicted to be raining showers and stuff for several days, but after that, who knows? Just take it as it comes. It's an 11-day trip, man. I will be rained on. I will not have 11 days sunshine. Well, my first morning out on this crazy new adventure. Cheers. Still too hot. Oh my God. Boy, this guy's a beauty in the full morning sun. That is pretty cool. It's warm out here. I'm already shedding clothes. I mean, normally I start my big backpack, it's October 24th or something like that, right? Then I go until September 3rd or 4th or something along those lines. Right now it's August. Right now it's August 19th. So, yeah. My brother, happy birthday. He doesn't even watch my YouTube. But yeah, I think it does make a difference. I mean, it is beautiful out. For sure. It's nice. All right, here's my day. Molar Creek. I know very little about this part, but people do this loop all the time, so it should be fine. Cross the Pipestone, and then here I know even less. 4 kilometers. You follow the creek. That's what you can get from the map. Little Pipestone. But I mean, in the book, it just says as a side trip, a side hike from Merlin Meadows. It's it's not recommended. Oh, thanks. Hopefully, once I get to this cutoff, here to here will be a little better. And then finally, I'll get here, which is, it doesn't even have a mileage for this part. But I mean, that's the only stuff that's going to be easy for sure today. Or at least well marked. I better get used to it, right? Anyway, that's my day. Well, when I thought about it the other night, I figured most people do this loop clockwise. So if you're coming from over there and you're looking for this campground over there, about 60, 70 meters that way, yeah, you'll have problems finding it for sure. So the campground that's on this, I'll say it again, the actual campground is about 60, 70 meters to the west. And then you'll see these signs. But before you come across the signs, I imagine people are over in these trees and trying to figure it out, right? All right, my first thing this morning is to cross Molar Creek. I still want to get my knees in the water quick and off and running. Down where the sign is, it's probably fine. It does kind of get narrow there. If you just come up here a little bit, it spreads out in a few different braids and a little nicer, I'd say. That old knees thing is no fun, but now my feet are soaked, but in 4 or so kilometers, I'm crossing the Pipestone anyway, so it's, I mean, yeah. A little bit of confusion right off the hop here. I mean, there's the campground. I haven't gone anywhere. Marker. Here's a clear track. Goes down to the beach. Was I supposed to stay on that side? There's no marker over there. I'm supposed to walk along here. Well, it's big, wide open area, so at some point I'm going to see the trail or I'll see a marker. I don't know. So I walked along from over there, and I mean, now there's this huge pool, and there's nothing on the other side. I mean, in this I should be able to see a trail, so yeah, I think I was supposed to stay on that side. Okay. Well, after I crossed, I walked along the banks here for a bit, like maybe 5 minutes, and just kind of walked in here, and I think I found a track. There's no markers, no flagging, no nothing. You're just sort of on your own trying to find it. So hopefully this works out. I feel like these are little footprints here. Ah, they're so small. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a footprint. All right, so someone else was on this trail. Whether it's right or not, who knows, but someone else was on it. Boy, this isn't a good start. The trail quickly ran out into this. Some footprints came over here. Again, there's nothing. All right, I guess I'm just following this until I get over there. Look for a trail on the other side. This is going to be, I mean, there was flagging that whole way. There was some confusing parts, but there was flagging. But yeah, this is yeah. All right, well, I went over here and crossed, and then I dropped my bag and just started looking around over here. There's kind of an animal trail going here. This goes down here and keeps going for a bit. It's a crap trail. I mean, I think I'll have to put my pant legs back on, otherwise I'm going to get all scratched up. I mean, I crossed over here, I found a trench, then I found another trench, and then I found this, which seems to actually have some continuity to it. Seems to keep going. So, yeah, but I mean, it's not taken care of, so I'm going to have to. It's a horse trail. Horse trails, they don't care about the lower half. The horses can just brush up against everything. No one cares. Okay. Let's get my pant legs on and see how this does. Hopefully it lasts longer than that one. That one lasted, you know, a minute. Okay. I think I did find the right trail. I've only come like 350 meters from camp, and I've already crossed this thing 3 times trying to figure this thing out. So hopefully this goes a little while. Doesn't run into the creek again, because without any flagging, and that's when you're questioning where on earth it goes, right? Oh, there's flagging down there. Look at that. Okay. Maybe it never did cross. Maybe it only crosses to the campground. Anyway. Well, it's the first time I've seen the water in almost a kilometer. Man, it's important to find a trail. But it does get a little, so here, right, it comes into all this, so I'm gonna have to get my feet, well, wet again, and try to find where the trail pops out the other side of this marshy crap. There you go, got through that. Here it is. This kind of thing you wouldn't see unless you're pretty much on top of it, so I would have been walking along the sandbars, crossing it again and again if I hadn't took the trouble to find the trail on the other side. Life's been peachy. I've just been rolling around the last kilometer, hanging off some distance. Man, again with this trail hunting business. So the trail petered out over here. I decided to cross here because this is swift, and I mean here it looks like it's hip deep, chest deep. Big pool here. Maybe the trail crossed that, keeps going. I don't know. Maybe this is it. Over here. Yeah. All right, I put my pack down and I walked down here. I walked over there. Down here, it looks like intercepts something that comes out of the water. Like it's very possible that Molar Creek has changed course completely and eaten the original horse trench, right? You know, like this valley is starting to narrow up. Maybe the trail takes off into the trees, so it's important. It's important to try and keep the damn trail. That's tough. All right, well, that's the best thing to do though, is just put your pack down, take a walk around, try to figure things out, you know? See this guy? It's still not great, but I think this is the trail. Let's hope that I'm correct. Sure seems like it. Okay, so that trail came down here. You know, that little branch off of Molar Creek that comes around like this, got to cross that. And now it's into the trees. And one thing about the trees is usually it's a lot easier to hold the trail because it does not get destroyed by meandering creeks. Well, it's a trail, but boy, is it overgrown. First Canada does not care about this trail. Well, I hesitate to say anything, but this trail, even though it's rocky and rooty, I haven't been pushing my way through stuff for a while, so it's well, that one part I was pushing my way through stuff like crazy for a little while. I'm glad that's over, at least for now. Well, this thing's been climbing a little bit, not much, but of course the creek has been going down, and so now it's way above the creek. Make damn sure you find this trail, otherwise I can't imagine what bushwhacking would be like down along the creek right now. It would be horrible. Meanwhile, this trail has just gotten better as I've gone. It's so nice to see. Well, trail's starting to come down now. I'm amazed at the turnaround on this trail. Look at it now, it's fantastic. The river is showing about 900 meters away, so almost done. This first 4.5 kilometers has been a little eventful, I gotta say. Well, I think the way is clear, but I'm at a four-way junction, and like there's something down here which people have parks. Mind you, that looks like that trail's off pretty quick. But look at this. There's old gashes in the trees and everything, and this trail looks like it was a real trail once. This is where I came from. I wonder where on earth that goes. Well, I'm not gonna know anytime soon. That's a mystery trail. 2 mystery trails. Drive you crazy. As a trail junkie, it just drives me insane, but that's just the way it is. Okay, this is kind of interesting. So the trail came over there and it went around this kind of swamp. Like right now it's pretty dryish, but went all the way over here and over here. And then there was a mystery trail that broke off. I decided to come check it out because I thought I would find like a camp or something here. I found an old boardwalk. This guy has seen some times, man. Yeah. So yeah, instead of rebuilding it, they just put the trail around this meadow. Can't really blame them on that one. Saves them some time, some money. Pipestone River. I was just wondering, like, okay, where do I cross so that I can actually find a trail on the other side? And then I was just looking over here and I can just see the side of a roof. So, little Pipestone cabin is over there. This is the beat up remains of an old corral. You can see them all sticking up over there. They're all kind of collapsed. And you got a sign that's totally faded out. Lake Louise via Pipestone River, 8 miles. Oh, that's a much nicer one. Okay, now I gotta figure out the best place to cross. Probably here is just fine. Over there is, well, it's kind of raging a little bit. Bit of a random campsite. I just spotted this sign over here actually before I even turned on. There's a sign here, but there's a sign over there. There's a few different signs going on. Yeah, basically saying cross here. Look just down here. See here it breaks up, but that also means it goes a lot faster. Over there it kind of gets slow. Maybe it's deep, but slow is good. All right, managed to work my way down to the slow part. Sure enough, here it's quite deep. It's probably up to my belly button. There, it doesn't look too bad and it doesn't get fast. I think that's where I like. Here goes. There you go. Knee deep. Sweet. That's one of my 2 major river crossings on this trip. The other one is the Clearwater. So, I already got one down. Okay, no sign on this one. Banff National Park, I've noticed that. They would just, will not be any sign. This one's in decent shape though. Roofing's in decent shape. That flue looks pretty newish. It's locked up, of course. Never a surprise on that one. See if I can't even get this thing to go open. Well, I've circled this thing and all the storm shutters have got some kind of inside mechanism. This is, you know, I haven't seen this very much, but usually you can get the storm shutters open and then if you're literally dying, you can break in through the windows. But in this one, you can't. You're just gonna starve to death on the porch. This guy's got signs of definite recent, I mean, this looks brand new or pretty close, storing wood. They got an old outhouse and then they got a brand new outhouse. So yeah, they're keeping this bad boy going. That's funny. I wanted to check out the old outhouse just for, but the door and everything is so warped from leaning over that I can't get it past this thing. Right? That's funny. I wonder what this guy is. Sack shed. Roofing's a little older, but I got a brand new door on it. Yeah, not bad. Well, I certainly did not have to worry about finding my way out of here. Couldn't be any more obvious, that's for sure. Hopefully this trail is obvious like this all the way. Be a nice break. Okay, I didn't expect this. So shortly there's a little intersection. And this is the Pipestone Trail. This is the one you would just take up Pipestone River. So here it crosses, this is Little Pipestone. And over there's a very clear trail. Cool. Nice. That does my heart good to see. That is very recent. This trail coming up the Pipestone River would come to this trail and then they would use this trail to go to Skokie Lodge, like pack trains, I think. I don't know if that still happens, but apparently once upon a time it did. Maybe now it's all helicopter. You can see the horses just go down there in the mud, but there is an old bridge here. Really old. Like it was bloody solid back in the day. Still pretty solid. This trail is insanely easy. Oh my God. The good times are, ugh. I know I have 300 meters to climb to Red Deer campground before I'm finished my day. All trails is good for that, at least. You can go look up the topo. But, oh my God, this is, wow. This is just such a treat. So, there has been a couple of trails that are broken off, but they come back. The reason they broke off is because look how muddy this trail gets sometimes, right? I mean, it's been plus 25, plus 30 for like a week and a half, or maybe like one day of rain. So the mud is all dried now, but you can imagine what it becomes in the spring when they're probably trying to bring in a few big pack trains and to supply the lodge. So you have little trails in the forest. Nice to come back to the creek. It's 1.7 kilometers since the cabin. It's been all forest. Not that I've complained at all. It's actually been much nicer than this even. This is starting to get a little rocky and rooty. But, yeah. Is it bad that I already feel like I'm going nuts and I've been out here 2 days? I've done so much backpacking. So much backpacking this summer. And it's been very taxing backpacking. I mean, it's been tough. It's been some tough, dead trails with stuff down and hard to find. And well, see what I'm made of. I mean, you know, only 9 full days of backpacking left. Okay. That 4 kilometers is down. Got some nice looking signs up here. This goes up to Skoki Lodge. That goes to Red Deer. And like, what is this? Closure, Pipestone Trail Network and Parking Lot. Reservoir Construction Project. And it's 2018. Well, I mean, they gave me, I told them exactly where I was going, and they gave me backcountry passes to go through all this, so this has to be over, done. Why is I mean, these two have been ripped off. Why is this thing still here? Whatever. This trail down here is the one Canadian Rockies Trail guide says is all braided and stuff because it's been used by the Skoki Lodge, by all the horses. But hey man, this down here has been perfect. And subtle climbing too. I'm at just over 1,900 meters. Oh, and look at that trail camera back there. I didn't even notice. Sneaky bastards. Yeah. So yeah, it's been subtle. I was at 1,800 meters at the river, and now I'm just above 19. So just slowly going up. Wow. Minutes after you leave the intersection. Minutes. Oh, cool. Sweet. Skokie Valley. And up on this tree back here, it looks like somebody's, I forget the name of these, but you put water in them. It's huge too, like it's enormous. 4 or 5 liters. It's a camp shower. Why in the name of God is this here? What in God's name? Who even brings a camp shower out here? Chalk that up on one of the strangest things I've found out in the backcountry. By the way, this is the first time I've seen little Pipestone since that one time I showed you guys, and then it went away immediately. So this trail here is not for views. It's purely functional. Well, this thing's pretty overgrown in here. I don't think they have a whole lot of reason to take care of it. I mean, the only reason to use it is to do what I'm doing. There's another trail, probably much nicer, that goes to Skokie Lodge and Merlin Meadows from Red Deer Lake, so people wouldn't use this one. So it's been a lot of stuff that's growing up into it. Oh my God. Turn around and look at Molar Mountain from here. How cool is that? That is awesome. Oh my, this is what the rest of my day is like. Hallelujah. Wow. Got a little sign over here. What? Little Pipestone horse camp. Okay. Well, I'm going up in here now because what the hell? Well, this hasn't been used in quite a while, that's for sure. I have the Banff National Park horse map, like saying where there's good places for horse camps, and this isn't on it. So they decided to shut it down for some reason or another. There's sure not much left. There's a lot of tree stumps. Boy, there's nothing here with a capital N. I've been to some old abandoned camps. Usually I can still find like where the green throne used to be, or an old water source or something. And there's really not much here. Like, even when this thing was getting used, usually horse parties will build stuff and they'll make a nice ring around, you know, they'll cut things. And oh man, this thing is, yeah, it wasn't getting very much love even when it was getting used. Anyway, I'm having a little lunch here that does use up the rest of my water, so maybe if I can find an easy way down to that creek, I'll take it. And then I can wash out the pot and fill my water up and put some drops in it or whatever I need to do. Anyway, it's kind of cool to find old stuff like this. I'd have never known. Never ever. I mean, even if they had not had that sign there, I might not have wandered up that trail. There's little mystery trails that run off all over the place. So if there's no sign, I usually don't bother with them. Well, that was an unexpected little adventure. The water's just down there, but it looks awful to get to, so I'll wait until something a little better comes along. Let the climbing commence. Climbing, and I missed my shot to get water. Made a mistake with that one. All right, hopefully this will level me off or something. Looks like it might level off over there, but who knows? Well, it's water, but not really flowing hard enough for me to trust it. At least the climb is done and I've kind of leveled off. It's kind of going downhill a little bit, but yeah, I hope it stays here. I hope I keep all the elevation I just fought for. Psych. More climbing. The nice part about it is that I'm at like 2,020 meters and my campground's at like 2,080. So the climb should be almost finished. Trail is just over here. Just kind of wandering in here to get some views. Not bad at all. Oh, there's water. Oh, nice. Okay, I might have to go back and get my stuff and get that water. It's been like 8 kilometers since I've had good access to water. I'm out. I use some for lunch. I'm getting some stuff. I'm washing some stuff. Let's figure this out. Well, took a bit of a chance and just drank this water straight. I usually try to at least boil it or put tabs in it. But, I mean, I also know that it was probably snow up there like literally last night. So, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of beavers in this valley to make dams. Not here. Well, that's pretty typical. Literally 20 seconds later, the trail comes down to this exact creek. Yeah, it's all right. I had to take the chance, man. I had to get water while I had the shot. Skokie Valley, but I'm going through a part of it that most people don't see. This trail doesn't see many. Skokie Mountain looks very, very scramble. You know, you just walk up that for sure. Nice glacier. You can't see it right now, but Cyclone behind here also looks like you can scramble it. Pretty cool, man. This is a pretty awesome valley, pretty awesome area. Well, I just came over to relax and 3 horses. They have bells on, so I mean, I'm gonna assume that they're belong to wardens who are probably over at the Cyclone Patrol cabin, which is a few kilometers that way. So they'll have to come over here and jingle them. Kind of cool. You don't often see that. Wander over here and oh, horses. Hello. I think I know why my trail coming up from Little Pipestone cabin was perfect, because I basically followed a warden and probably his assistant up here. So I mean, talk about luck. Like probably within like maybe today or yesterday or the day before, they cleared it out. So yeah, that is the lucky stars right there. Well, looking for a name for this, but it looks like there's several Red Deer lakes and this is one of them. And look at this mountain. This is just stunning. If I figure out the name, I'll flash it up. So I'm at the intersection. I'm back to civilization. I mean, I expect to see someone in 5 minutes. I haven't seen someone all day. All day. I woke up this morning and the guy who was sharing the cabin with me, he was already gone, even though it was 9 in the morning. Pretty typical. But yeah, I do not have far left, which is quite nice. No big surprise, the trail is suddenly a bunch better. So just like yesterday, my last few kilometers are nice and easy. Kind of cool, you got a little turn here. And you're right in between the lake and that cairn. Kind of neat. I'm still marveling at Fossil Mountain. It is amazing to just walk up to like this. So cool. Not bad at all. I'm actually starting to wonder if I made a wrong turn. There's a little something that breaks off over there, but it was smaller than this. You can see here, right, goes right up to the water. You got a little trail that continues over here. Hopefully that's correct. I think I lost the trail. That's insane. I followed an extremely distinct trail that went right down to the water. And now here I am walking along these terrains. I was barely paying attention, really. I mean, I was just like, okay, yeah, that one's obvious. Let's go. Almost done with this. And now I'm down here. Okay, here's where I was oohing and eyeing. Trail came down here. I'm thinking I crossed this. Things look pretty tramped. See if I find a trail over there. Yes. What the hell, man? No trail markers, no flags. And look, here's the trail. Here's footprints. That was strange. Wow. All right then. This is a less obvious trail. There shouldn't be this kind of trail confusion. And a super, like, look at that trail. Maybe it just goes over and gets a great shot at the lake. I don't know. Shouldn't be this much confusion on such a popular trail. Anyway. Well, I don't really know what happened here. I guess that little Y back there, where this was the more obvious trail, was actually a trail break. I mean, in the books they talk about you go over there and then you turn, you walk that 0.4 kilometers to the campground. There's not this weird trail coming directly here. Like, yeah. Anyway, looks like obviously the campground is over here. I'm here. Right now, absolutely no one else is, which is quite surprising. Well, it's 5 o'clock. Certainly lots of people could still show up. Oh, got a little bridge. And it sounds like this is the water source down here. Oh, very nice. I like it. Well, you get across that little bridge, find another little camping area. I found a couple here. And there is room for 20 tents in here. There's a lot of room. I've seen, already seen 2 outhouses. Yeah. I think you could spend 45 minutes exploring trails, just running all over the place. This campground, they're just everywhere. It's hard to even figure. This side of the creek is picnic tables. The other side, I presume, is for tents. Doesn't really specify exactly, but head over there, get set up. Yeah. You got 2 different time periods going on here. Upper Red Deer Lakes, Red Deer Lakes. At some point they changed the name. Maybe there's a lower Red Deer Lakes campground someplace. So far there's just a party of 3 here with me. That's it. I can have supper and then I think I might day hike. Somehow I took a shortcut trail here. And there was a little mystery trail on that. I think I might head up here. Of course I'm pointing and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but I might head towards the cabin, which is what I'm going to do tomorrow, of course. If there's any park staff there, I might have a chat with them. And then I'll head back down the trail that I thought I was supposed to do. And then I'll probably come back up the short trail again. So I'll do a little triangle and then maybe I'll depending on my mood at the time, I'll walk up the mystery trail for a while. All right, maybe that's the lower Red Deer Lakes campground. Anyway. Okay, I got my bear spray, I got my hiking poles. What else do I need? Let's go do some exploring. I'm gonna go see if I can find the patrol cabin first. Walk up here. This will be a little scout for what's happening tomorrow. Maybe I'll have a chat with the some of the staff that's hanging out there. Wow, that answers that question. There is another Red Deer camp, Lower Red Deer Horse Camp down there. All right then. Interesting. All right. And then I got this sign here. Junction Red Deer Lakes, Natural Bridge. Got not one but two bridges. I think I can say with confidence that when I go over these tomorrow with my backpack, it'll be the last time I see one in a long time. If I do see any of them, it'll just be a gift. All right. This is the intersection I thought I would come to. And the Red Deer Lakes campground is 400 meters that way. Instead, I took some weird shortcut through there. Well, the cabin is just down here. I'm just gonna check it out quick. I'm very surprised to find nobody here. Whose horses are those three with the bells? It's so strange. They belong to the lodge? What are you? Flagpole? Flagpole, I think. I read about this. This is in like one of my guides. I don't know the story right now, but I'll flash it up if I can. This is really cool. I don't know if this thing is in amazing shape or if it's brand new. I mean, it even has solar panels, power. This is in great shape. Wow. Very cool. Well, at least there's an actual trail out to the crapper. I wonder what someone thought when they were like, yeah, we put it back there. Could you build a trail, get your pickaxe and start building? Oh my. All right. If this is what I can expect, I'm going to have an easier time than I thought on this. But I will keep expectations low. There's another trail coming in here, and there's a gate down there. So that trail that I saw for the horse, it comes and just joins up here. Okay. I think I'm going to see all kinds of shut down stuff, and yeah, this is, oh my God, it's just, sheesh. Just have coffee on that porch, like unbelievable. It does help the intimidation factor to come down and do this little bit, right? Now that I look at this one again, I kind of like it. I think this one is old as the hills. 2 doors. I think this is probably the original cabin. It's kind of cool. I don't know where there's a water source, but there's an excellent trail going down there. I'm assuming it's going to some creek or something. Anyway, I'm out of here. Geez, I've been calling this Fossil Mountain. This is Oyster Peak. It is so cool. All right, I'm back to the intersection. Let's go this way and see where I lost this bloody trail. So that trail that I thought was for water, I actually went down a little bit and it joins up here. It's just a little shortcut trail for the warden. And they've kept it up too, it's fine. I think they just go down that little horse trail over there for water. I got a confession for you guys about my body. One of the reasons I like to explore is the only way for my back to be comfortable is to be walking around. If I start hanging around, it just gets stiff. Like stiff. It sucks. And then the only thing I can do to be comfortable is lie in bed. So I don't really care for sitting around a fire, sitting around, you know. I mean, this feels more comfortable to me, walking around. So, you know, keeping the circulation going, keeping it from getting stiff. Is it smart to go walking around? I don't know. But it's fun to explore and it's more comfortable for my back. So, screw it. Okay. You come to this. Which one are you going to take? This is the one that's on the map. And this is the obvious one that I took. I mean, this is a shortcut trail. It's not on the map. Well, I figured it was probably this one. And I saw it kind of go up there and kind of go wherever. I thought it would just join up with this trail again. It never did. Funny. I can still hear the horses clanging away over there. So I just really wonder where their owners are. Maybe they are at Skokie Lodge, but yeah. Okay, so I'm back at the mystery trail that I found earlier. Screw it, let's go and find out where she goes, or where she doesn't go. Kind of thought so. It comes to a random camping spot, and the park knows about it. No fires, no camping. But there's been fire here, I don't know, last year or two. Yeah. Can't blame them, man. What a beautiful spot. Jesus. Oh, this is the real Red Deer Lakes. Holy crap. Holy man. Wow. Wow, wow. Jeez. Oh my God, there's even is this a fire pit or is this a fish trap or what is this thing? So cool. Awesome. That spot is a relic from another time when people just did whatever, you know, they didn't worry about designated camp spots and that sort of thing. What a great spot. Jeez. All right, back to the campground. I think I've answered enough of my silly mystery trail questions for the day. It was definitely fun though. That spot was outstanding. Wow. Well, definitely had a bit of company here. There's 4 tents here now, 3 different parties. Nice to see it's being used. Tomorrow I walk out of here. Maybe a couple of them are going to do the natural bridge, but then it's just me against the world. Oh, another successful day. Absolutely. I explored a lot. Yeah, ran myself ragged pretty much. Much easier day tomorrow though too. It's just over 12 kilometer. So, you know, 2 of my biggest days, kilometer wise, are now finished. So that's pretty cool. All right, good night.